Finally, I'm doing the kind of work I've always aspired to do. पहुंच गए, land हुए, गाड़ी में बैठे, दरवाजा बंद किया. My stress levels are at 7.
I'm going to give you one of your dialogues. You have to say it in a seductive manner.
What the fuck?
Dabur Vita, what women want. Powered by Tirupati Edible Oils on Mirchi Plus.
Hi guys, welcome to Dabur Vita presents What Women Want on Mirchi Plus. मैं बहुत excited हूँ क्योंकि मेरी next guest इंडिया की सबसे talented actors में से एक है. She's known to play strong characters that inspire so many, including me. Please welcome the lady with the most intense eyes, Shefali Shah. Hello.
Hi, Kareena.
And thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely my pleasure. I was looking forward to it.
Please. So, I mean, जब मैं इस interview के लिए research कर रही थी, I read that you wanted to be a doctor and a flight attendant.
Yes.
So now at this point in your career, how content are you with whatever decisions you've taken?
Finally now, after the last 2 years, I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I won't say satisfied.
Okay.
Or probably satisfied but not satiated.
Achha. No,
I'm very
actors
greedy.
should never be satiated.
Yeah. So but I'm excited because the kind of work I've always aspired to do is finally happening.
Right.
So thank God.
Absolutely. So you're actually on your way to content.
Yeah, I've just started.
Just started. A long way to go. So, you know, जब artists supporting characters play करते हैं, you know, they get stereotyped in the industry that, okay, character actors or supporting actors. But I think you broke the stereotype with Delhi Crime. But now all your fans want to see you in the main lead. So what's that plan? Are we going to see you now as only main lead characters? What are the choices going to be like?
You know, Kareena, I honestly feel that every piece of work can be an ensemble.
Right.
But then it has to be a proper ensemble where every character, and it doesn't have to depend on the time, you know, the running time of the character's presence in the film or the show, has to be given equal importance and treated as
a pivotal character.
Pivotal character.
Right.
Chota ho, bada ho, hota hi nahi hai. You know, if that is kept in mind, then automatically this whole thing of character actor, supporting actor, all that melts away.
Right.
You know, when you, for example, when I did Monsoon Wedding, it's an ensemble cast.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not, there isn't one person who's the lead in it. And every character is so important.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to play the lead. But I love Delhi Crime because it's all of us together. It doesn't just belong to Vartika.
No, of course not. But you stole the show, so that's fine. So as artists, sometimes it can be tough to, you know, drop a character. And you're, you know, I mean, the kind of characters that you played recently, like I said, Jalsa was amazing in Delhi Crime. And when I look at you, जब, you know, मैं आपको देखती हूँ screen पर, तो I feel like how does she break away from these characters because they're so intense? So do you carry that home? Is it like, you know, how do you break away from that particular character's personality?
While I'm shooting for it, I'm obsessed with it.
Right.
It doesn't mean I
tell.
go back. Yeah, completely obsessed with it. I love it. Doesn't
you become that
completely.
person.
I'm living her, and it's just I'm just wanting to be on set. I don't even want to go back and sleep.
Oh my God.
I'm obsessive. But it doesn't mean that if I'm doing an intense scene or if I'm doing a scene where I'm really angry, I come home and bite my kids' heads off.
Yeah,
it's not that. But the whole process, I don't want to break away from it. And when I finish it, it's consumed everything out of me.
Yeah. So you
I've just, it's like a release. You know?
My God.
So I don't have much left to take back.
Yeah, like that scene you did in Kayo's short film also, you know, when you cried. I was like, Saif and me were watching it and I was like, Saif, yaar, oh my God, she's just unbelievable. I've never seen, he's like, I'm telling you, he's like, can't take your eyes off her and look at anyone else.
So sweet.
Yeah, so I was like, how does it, maybe you go home and, I don't know, cry or just forget
I just like that day, I was in a very foul mood.
Oh God.
Yeah, when I went on set. And otherwise, I believe I'm a fun person to be around. But it was like everyone was there's something off with her. You know, and I was just very quiet and somber and all that. Because all through the day, it kept playing in my mind that he's going to be a couple of blocks away and she'll never see him again. And it was tearing me apart.
Yeah, and you just wanted to release it.
Yeah, so when I did that, I was like, full-on ball. I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
But then I was tired. So it's not like I carried it back.
Just kind of, oh God. Yeah. So anyway, now that we're like, you know, of course, a lot of intense stuff and talk, but we're going to play this fun game. It's called the Dabur Vita 7 Stars of Parenting. मैं आपको एक situation देने वाली हूँ, and you have to rate that situation, that parenting situation, between 1 and 7 stars. Okay. So helping your child with like homework, doing maths, like okay when they were much younger.
Minus.
Minus.
Total minus.
So you were also not good at maths.
I was terrible. And it just became, you know, I remember when they were, I used to sit with them for homework. And I remember talking to a friend of mine and she said, you've got to pick the battles you want to fight.
Yeah, God.
So either you make this a really ugly experience for them and you, or just let somebody else handle it.
Yeah.
So I got teachers and I did it because I said, I can't do this. I don't have the patience. And I couldn't study even when I had to study. So unko kya main sikhaungi?
And we're like,
and I don't think I was very convincing also.
Yeah,
exactly. Nahi aata, okay, forget it.
So 2.
Minus.
Minus, okay. Receiving news of their first job that they...
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a 7 star.
It's
or more.
Much more.
Yeah. So for both of them.
Totally.
How nice. And if your child doesn't get like, if he didn't, like obviously when he was in school, if he didn't kind of do well or he kind of didn't get like the perfect good marks kind of thing.
2, 3, it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter. So good, bad, it was like, whatever.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, how much you score in your 5th grade, does it really matter in your life?
So I remember nothing of school.
Yeah, so totally.
So what about trip requests when they want to go out with their friends, like on a trip?
I'm okay about them going out, but my stress levels are at 7.
Yeah, like if they're traveling with their friends somewhere for holidays.
Anywhere. पहुंच गए, land हुए, गाड़ी में बैठे, दरवाजा बंद किया, like.
Acha, you're like hyper.
It's totally.
So then it's it's also like a 1 or 2 because it's not a good situation.
Yeah.
You're
not
hyper. Not for you.
Paranoid.
When your child gives you the right advice.
Oh. 7.
7.
Totally.
I mean, you feel proud and that feeling.
Totally.
Yeah. How nice. Your child moving abroad for further studies.
It was minus. I still get goosebumps. It was minus. When
both of them are?
Yeah. And even now when they go.
Oh, so both are
both
out.
were out for a long time.
Okay.
And they were training to be soccer players. Then they decided to, after years of training and stuff, they decided that's not going for them. But Ariman's in uni now.
Okay.
Maurya is still here. And he just recently went back. And I hate going into his room.
Yeah, it's like...
And then I get upset if somebody switches off the lights. Ke lights sham ko kyun nahi on kiye?
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, it's just... but I'm
just
still...
a feeling of, like...
I'm still not ready for it.
Oh.
I'm still not ready for it.
So it's like a minus
Total
situation. I think your answers were lovely. I think we have to do a Dabur Vita cheers to this.
Cheers.
You were really good. You played this game, but there's a lot more, huh?
Okay.
So, if you could go back in time and give a 30-year-old Shefali career advice, what would it be?
Keep at it. It'll happen someday. But I also feel I would have told her to be more ambitious.
Yeah, maybe at that time.
More aggressive. I never asked for work. I never approached people for work. I thought it was, why should I? Which is silly. I mean, today I happily go up to people and say, I love your work and I would love to work with you.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that drive or I didn't have that ambition. I would do what I liked, but I never went out there and said, guys, I want to work with you.
Yeah. So you would give yourself that advice. So now we have to see your goofy side. So I'm going to give you some of your film dialogues. And you have to say it like with a British accent.
British accent!
With as a horror dialogue.
Okay.
Okay, and like a tapori. I don't know when they're putting you on the spot. Okay. The dialogue is, I don't even know if you remember it, but you can practice it. अपनी लकीरों पर इतना भरोसा मत करो. ये कहती कुछ और है और करती कुछ और.
Okay.
Oh, you want to say it like a
tapori?
हाँ.
भाई अपने लकीरों पे ना इतना भरोसा मत करो. कहती कुछ और है, करती कुछ और है.
Fab. British accent.
अपनी लकीरों पे इतना भरोसा मत करो. ये कहती कुछ और है और करती कुछ और है.
Fab. I love the British accent. It's too cool. And obviously this one in a seductive manner.
Oh.
This is the toughest, I think.
नहीं.
Oh God.
अपनी लकीरों पर इतना भरोसा मत करो, ये कहती कुछ और है और करती कुछ और है. I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah,
Like, this is the worst.
I think
Oh
the
my
British
God.
accent was fab. Seduction, I think.
जरा मतलब try करना पड़ेगा, rehearse करना और work करना पड़ेगा on it.
Yeah. So मैंने कहीं पढ़ा था that you actually made a statement saying that you have always neglected your own vanity. You know, obviously you should have focused on it a lot more, whatever. You yourself have said that. So any particular reason that led you to this? And now would you consider, like, I don't know,
So
surgical procedures or I don't know.
I get bored. I get bored dressing up.
Yeah, okay.
I get bored putting up a face. So like earlier, I used to have a uniform when I went for interviews. I would either wear jeans and a white kurta or jeans and a white shirt.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I would do my own makeup and I would just get a blow dry. And
But
that's
that was nice also.
Yeah, but today it's equally good because there's an entire wonderful team working on it. So it's still a no-brainer for me. And I think with the social media, etc., you need stuff to put up. So you need pictures. And I have to say that did help in a certain way because of the roles I've played, they always thought I was much older.
Yeah, yeah.
So when they saw me like this, they said, oh, she can look like this too.
Yeah.
So it's
that was a
refreshing.
win situation.
Yeah. My favorite is kaftans.
Kaftans. God, it's like I'm sitting with somebody who's like, there's a connect. Because I love kaftans.
And the funniest is that, they ripped from here because the pups chewed on it. So I cut it. I don't give it away. cut it. It's coming.
So then it becomes a frock.
A frock, then a top. Like, I
Oh,
won't
God.
give it up because it's so soft and comfortable and worn out.
And the used kaftans, I think, are even
something.
more, I'm like, oh, God.
Totally.
Yeah, but I feel bad. I feel bad for our husbands.
What?
That then they have to see us in those kaftans.
I don't
Like,
care.
no, कि यार 10 साल से वही kaftan चल रहा है, कुछ नया kaftan.
Like that. But as far as the surgical procedures are concerned, it's everyone's individual choice. And I don't see why anyone should have a say on what somebody chooses for themselves.
Absolutely, whatever.
And there is no, I mean, it's not right or wrong. Let's say aging gracefully is beautiful, but at the same time, let's say if you have a skin allergy or you have receding hairline, would you go, if you have a problem with your teeth,
Yeah.
would you go and fix it? Yes, you would go and fix it.
Yeah.
So if you decide to do that with your face or your body, it's your choice.
Yeah. No,
There's
of
no
course.
right and wrong in it.
Whatever rocks your boat,
Yeah,
I think you
completely.
should be. So with all our hectic schedules and everything, how do you maintain, balance between taste and health?
I don't. I'm a complete foodie. I love food. I love food.
Oh my God.
Yeah, complete foodie. But I think when I'm working, I'm so occupied that I...
So when you're
land
working,
up
you
not-
don't eat?
Actually, it's the other way around. Strangely, now that I'm saying this, when I'm working, I eat because I'm with my team.
Then
And they're
more like
all
that-
friends and they're like close.
Oh,
So
I
that I
love
enjoy.
that.
When I'm at home, I don't like eating alone.
So then...
So I just actually land up, please nobody do it. Seriously, it's very unhealthy. I land up having my dinner.
because
With
the whole
Vipul and
day...
the kids and then the whole day I'll have chai, coffee, chas, like that kind of a thing, which is not healthy at all.
Which is not healthy at all.
Yes.
But I'm saying that, I can't believe we both are foodies.
Complete. I love food.
Yeah.
It's a passion.
Yeah,
I love food.
And Vipul is also like that?
Yeah.
So he's also passionate
Yeah,
about
now
khana.
he's started earlier, this big question, perennial question of आज खाना क्या बनेगा? मतलब lunch गले से उतरा नहीं, उतने में dinner क्या बनेगा kind of thing. He's found. So I was like, every day the same question. I would call him, खाना क्या खाना है? तुमको क्या खाना है? बच्चों को क्या खाना है? Blah, blah, blah. And finally, he has found an easy way out of it. He sends recipes to Maharaj.
Yeah. Okay,
YouTube message. So he's on YouTube finding recipes.
But I think that's so much fun. Even
It's so
my
much-
entire phone book is full of
Yeah. And it's so good because it's a surprise for me also.
Yeah, try
You
out
know?
new things.
Yeah.
I think COVID has done this to us.
Yeah.
Okay, saying with the same thought, Dil Dhadakne Do mein, obviously there was this scene where you just went and completely binge kind of ate. So tell us the process on what went into that scene and like what were your thoughts when
That was the scene that made me say yes for the film.
it was you did it so well.
And, I remember meeting Zoya and Reema and Javed Saab after the film got made. And they said, we thought it was the weakest written role on paper. And I thought it was the strongest written role on paper after Pluto, the dog.
Yeah, after the dog.
But I wasn't good looking enough to play the dog. So I had to play Neela Mehra. But that was the scene that I said, and that, according to me, there are scenes that actors do which are great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there are scenes which are director's scenes. This scene, whoever would have done it, had to be a good scene. It is such a powerful moment.
It is. It's like, and it's such a,
It's,
like body
and it
shaming, talking about
happens
such a relative, so many people.
And so many people have come up to me and said, we do this. We did 2 shots for it. She got it in the first shot. She asked me, I said I want to do 1 more. And that's it about it. And
Wow.
I was called a day before and asked, what would you like to eat? So I said, right now for dinner? Are we going out for dinner? What? No, for the scene tomorrow.
Yeah, for the scene.
So I said, would you like baklava? Because we were in Turkey while we were shooting that scene. So I said, no, whatever, like some cake or whatever. And then I said, give me chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
Yeah, give me chocolate syrup with it. Because not for the taste of it, but I wanted it to be messy.
Yeah.
So I wanted that gooey stuff coming out. I wanted it to be messy.
So it looked also dramatic.
And I wouldn't choke on a dry cake.
It was absolutely amazing. You have been, you've been working for, like we both have, for 2 decades. And मैंने notice किया है that Gen Z and this, this generation, now that you have your 2 kids also, their complete focus also has, always been on work-life balance, mental health. But whereas some people are like, what personal life or what kind of balance, they just, this is it. This is the moment we have to just, work and get whatever. So what do you have to feel about this kind of
I'm glad they're very conscious about it. I'm really glad. In fact, one of the things I keep telling my children is that, it's great to be rich and successful and great at your job, whatever you choose to do in the future. But don't forget to have fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've both done what we love doing.
Yeah.
So it was never a burden for me. I want to be on set.
Yeah. You have to love your job.
So if you love your job and you want to hang around on set or in office or whatever, great, do that. But I think it's great that they're finding that balance of we want to go out with our friends. We're not feeling okay today. Yeah. I'm going to give myself time to heal emotionally, physically, whatever. I'm going to let myself settle down and then I'll go back and face another day.
Yeah. Because mental health is such an important topic.
Absolutely.
I think that's
absolutely.
key to everything.
And it's sad that it's taken so long for even a conversation. If you have a physical issue, you have a cold which goes on for too long, you'll go and see a doctor, right?
Yeah.
So if you're feeling in a certain way and you can't solve it, or your friends can't solve it, then you need to see somebody who's professionally equipped to handling it.
That's very, very well said. And I hope people have heard this again because this is such an important, imperative thing that you have said. Okay, so now we're going to play another game. It's called Good Taste Shows by Ika, Italian Good Finishes. So I'm going to show you some pictures.
Okay.
And you have to say good taste or bad taste. Be really honest. You can say what you want also, huh?
Okay. No.
Bad taste?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
You don't understand it? Okay. We're never going to see you in it, obviously.
No, I really don't think so.
It's not you. Good taste, bad taste?
Very cool taste.
Very cool.
Very cool. Fun, easy.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah.
So that you have approved.
ये है क्या?
ये green tea है.
Bad taste.
You don't like green tea? हाँ, you're that proper kadak chai person.
Very पानी वाला चाय.
पानी वाला, but दूध वाला.
But like दूध, थोड़ा सा दूध, अदरक, lemongrass.
I've understood now with this chat. I've understood the kind of person you are. I like green tea. ठीक है कभी. Not bad.
What the fuck?
Good taste, bad taste. Yeah, that's fine.
No taste.
We'll beep you.
This is no taste.
This is no taste. You have given your take.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
This is nothing.
This is nothing.
Could be interesting. Midway somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'd be able to carry it off. I'm not sure about the whole hair and whatever, that interesting piece that's in the head. But I can't really decide. It's like, no, it's not a good taste. 1 minute.
What?
It's meat.
It
Gross.
is. Yeah, God,
Oh,
yeah.
God, gross.
I think we got distracted by the hair. Guys.
Yeah, I think I was.
No,
Sorry,
with the
this
hair.
is just so not
It's
happening.
just, oh, God.
Good, no?
Good, no? Makes us happy.
Huh.
And that, you know, that really nice, natural,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Amul, the Indian desi wala
yeah.
ice cream. I love that. Amazing.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, everyone, including me, are huge fans of you. But we've had a couple of guests who've come and, you know, your colleagues who want to ask you a couple of questions.
Really? So sweet.
Yeah. So let's, we want to have you answer them. Niharika's question is going to be first, which is,
if she could take one acting workshop for me, because she's such an incredible actor. I think I've watched every show that she's ever been in. Goosebumps. Absolutely love her. Please be my teacher and guru and everything, and my adoptive mom. Thanks.
So sweet you are. Once you meet me, you might not want me to be all these things to you. But I really hope we get to work together sometime. That'll be fun.
so can we play Ranveer's question as well?
आप में बहुत ज़्यादा wisdom दिखाई देता है आपकी acting में. मुझे एक piece of wisdom दो कि how can guys be better partners to women?
Let me make it very simple. Treat your partner the way you'd expect and want to be treated yourself. It's very simple. It's not rocket science.
Yeah. It's so strange. I always tell my kids, of course, Jay is too small, but I always tell Tim that, you know, treat others the way you want to.
Yeah, completely. I agree.
I said, if you're going to scream, if you're going to throw something, and if someone else is going to do that, and you're going to get upset about it, so then you treat that person like this. Behave like that only.
Absolutely.
So that's the way I also always, you know, we are on the same page.
Yes.
So finally, on the last leg of our interview, this is always we ask all our guests that you get to ask me one question. What you would like to ask me.
Okay. How's it going with parenting?
How's it
Being
going?
a mom of two boys.
Of two boys.
Yeah, because I identify and I probably...
what a lovely question. Yeah, of course, because you've also, you know, had two boys. Right now, I think they're in that phase where, because Taimur is 6 and Jay is 2, and everything that Taimur is using, from a crayon to a book, if he's reading anything, you know, Jay's going and snatching it and he's crying and like coming and saying, Amma, I want this. So they're in that phase. And I'm just like, oh God. And after a hard day's work, when I go back, I'm
But
like,
Taimur is understanding about it, or he's...
He's very understanding and very loving, and he'll always be like, okay, Jay, take it.
Oh.
And then I'll go and tell Tim that, thank you so much, you're being so kind. So he's like, no, it's okay, he's my little brother.
Oh.
So it's, I mean, in that sense, I'm happy that Tim is also very balanced, you know, and quite strong. But yeah, so I just want them to grow up, you know, to be friends, to be close. That's because me and Karishma, two girls, we've been like the best of friends. I talk to my sister like 4 times a day. So I hope they grow up, you know, to be like that. That's all I want to have, you know, that they have each other's back.
I'm sure they will. Like, there was this whole phase where my kids hated each other.
Yeah, that will also be the 2 boys.
Hated each other.
Teens.
Teens se pehle, I think. Earlier, my son wanted me to give up Maurya. Aryaman wanted me to give up Maurya.
Oh, God.
He said, you want something that moves in the house? Get a dog, give him away.
So what did you say?
I said, I tried giving both of you away, honey. Nobody took you.
You're stuck now.
I was like, what do I do?
And now they're...
Oh, completely.
Very close.
Very close. And the strangest was, they'll fight. But if I fire one of them, it's like, Mom, let me handle it. I'll talk to him. You know, you don't...
And they're just what?
1 year apart.
1 year apart.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah.
So then they will. But that's so nice. I'm so happy that we've never met actually before and had this conversation, but it was really warm, really nice. And thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Signing off now on Dabur Vita What Women Want, the complete health drink for 7 vital growth needs. See you soon. To watch more episodes of What Women Want, click here.